All right, cool.
My thing is that Renee is saying a whole lot of things about people, but when people retaliate, is victim. I don't like it at all. I don't like it.
Do you know what it is like? I have to understand at the same time, yeah, people obviously might feel offended of the topic, and I can understand that, but I'm not aiming at them, if that makes sense.
Everyone knows this though. That's the
Because
thing.
my thing is, yeah, when all these lives are happening and people are having their topics and they're talking like they're coming at me as a mum, people are not saying trigger warning for the mums out there that
Do you
actually
see what I
have their
mean? Do you see what I mean?
do have their kids in like not in their custody. Do you get what
My
I'm
thing
saying?
is, how comes they can come at Shelly for flying out to go fight, but there's also other people that are mothers on there that also went out to
Do
fly?
you see what I
They
mean,
feel it mixed
bro?
up when they come back to the UK.
Do you understand? Like, this is my thing. I'm not even saying this to be like mixed up or like things are coming in, we start arguing. But Erica's a mum, Tamira's a mum. I've not seen one comment about how they're a mum and they went on the show to fight, or like they've had certain.
No, but do you know what? Do you know what? Renee knew what she was doing. She's wicked. She didn't have to bring in the fact that you have a kid. She didn't have to bring in the fact that you had one, but she put it in her story on purpose because she knew the backlash that you was going to get.
Yeah,
that's wicked.
She wasn't trying to be rude about Renee's infertile or whatever it's called. She was just trying to say maybe the reason you can't have a kid is because you're too busy watching other people with their kids.
you get it.
As she should.
You can't sit here, act like you pray to God, act like this and that. Key, I'm not going on Renee's live to answer no question. This ain't no interview, respectfully. If she wants to ask me any questions, she can DM me and ask me. I'm not doing any of that anymore. I've done it before where I'd go on her live and she'll be like, Shelly, babe, da-da-da. I don't need to do that. As you can see, I can go on my own live and I can talk if I want to talk. Anyways, my whole thing is she sits here preaching, act like she prays to God and she worships God and all of these things. If you pray to God and you were so much of a godly person, God would have blessed you with a child. But you always speak on people's kids. You always come to people that got children. And then you wonder why God has not blessed you with a child. That was the point I was trying to make. Not the fact that she's infertile, whatever the case is. I'm just saying, like, you ain't got no pick-me. That's why you feel like you can come to me.
She just worded it wrong, but that's what she meant.
Do you get it? Like, she's 28. Babe, everyone knows after 30, when you go to have children, you can have complications having kids. What you should be worried about is settling down, like getting a mortgage. You claim you've got so much money off of being an influencer, quote, quote. Then you would have put down some money to, like, have a mortgage or something.
I don't think she does, because when she got to that country, Houston, she was asking people to send money for furniture.
Exactly, and that's my whole point. Like, it's like you can't act
you forget that shit, fam. Like, yeah, I can't be like, I'm not even being rude, but like, when she got to Houston, she was asking people for money for furniture. So I don't know.
Give the people them money.
Refund them money.
Get the teeth.
Refund
the people them money.
Nah, but this is why I'm saying, like, she's coming for me. I'm 21. I'm not going to say my age is an excuse for my behaviour, because I think I have said that before, and I have to look at it like, no, it's not an excuse for my behaviour, but I've still got 7 years to catch up to Renee. Like, I've got time. Not to say time doesn't go quick, but I know that what I want for my life, and I'm not going to be doing what Renee does at the age of 28, doing story times on people that was her friends or on her mum or this and that to get a bag, to get a paycheck. I'm not going to do that, respectfully. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I've got my 4 businesses that I have now, and I'm going to just focus on them, focus on getting somewhere with my businesses. Even if I want to start another business, I will start another business. One thing about me, if you've known me from before all of this drama, I'm a hustler. I love money. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I can never come on the internet and beg for money. I'd rather be down on my face than come on the internet, social media, and say, guys, please send me £5, send me £20, send me £30, send me 100. Like, I've never even asked my friends for money. The whole friendship, me and Renee was friends. I've never asked her for a dime, a dollar. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
What threw me off about Renee was that she's trying to say that she asked Rain for £30 as a loyalty test.
What?
That actually threw me off, I'm not even gonna lie.
Exactly, and this is what, like, it just doesn't make sense to me, man. Like, just do better, Renee. Like, I'm not even like
Do you know what? It's just a situation where you have to look back at it, and you just honestly have to feel sad for her, like, because like you say, like, we're young and that,
I'm
like,
not gonna keep sitting there like what she's doing every single day. She's coming on live, she's cussing, she's saying this person done this with that person. It's like, okay, if that was so much the truth, why did it take you 24 hours to think of the lie? If it was so true.
Do you know what I'm confused about?
Yeah.
Is the fact that the beef was between you and her. How the fuck did Raindor enter the chat? That's what I'm confused about.
Let's be real though. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Renee
involved...
didn't like Rain from the beginning, but she only just started fucking with her.
And now she's involved Raindor. And it's like when Raindor was defending herself, everyone's saying, how did Raindor get involved in this? She went on Instagram. No, she's already put Raindor in the story time, calling her lesbian, this and that. Then she's gone on Instagram like 2 days ago, posted stuff about her like 6 a.m. because RD was calling down my phone. And then she's posted and deleted it. So it's like you're posting and deleting, thinking people's not seen it and come back to RD and sent screenshots. So she has a right to sit up here and say what she wants to say, because at the end of the day, whether me and Renee fell out, Rain wouldn't have involved herself if she wasn't. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Saying certain things about her.
I think she's humble.
She's very humble.
And even the fact that Renee calls her range all the time is rude.
I don't call her range, I call her RD. But if I wanted to call her range, me and her have a friendship for that. Does that make sense? Them lot don't call each other. They're not on the phone every single day. Like, if I want to make a joke with RD and call her range, like on a one-off, that's cool. RD's not going to be mad at me, but she calls her that every single time. You'll go on live, you'll be on live when she's bugging out, and then you're calling her range, and then you have people in the comments saying certain things like, that's not nice. You get what I'm trying to say. Like, when I had to look at it, and when me and RD actually sat down and spoke about it, she actually don't like it. That's why you lot don't see me on here calling her range. I call her RD. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I call her RD, or I'll call her range. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like,
why are you taking a picture of the back of her head as well? Like, come on now, Renee. Why are you taking a picture of people's the back of their head?
Exactly.
No. You know what rubs me the wrong way?
My businesses are on my Instagram bio. I can't not to read all of them out. Just go on my Instagram. You'll see what I do for a living. I even posted a bit of it on my story.
She doesn't have a punctuation problem. I feel like she knows what she's doing, because we've told her multiple times it's not range. Whatever she's calling her, it's rain. Like, people have said it multiple times now.
No, what she was trying to do was punk Raindor, and she couldn't punk her. That's just simple as, because why is it every other person you want to punk? You want to punk Lonnie, but you don't want to punk Valentina. You want to punk, what's it called? You want to punk Goody, but you can't punk her.
Bro, that was my point. Like, how has she gone to Croatia? Yeah, Valentina's got a problem with you, but you're beating Lonnie, who brought you there. You're beating Lonnie, who's paying for you to be on the show. Like, and then even when she was in Croatia, she kept making Instagram.
Can I tell you guys why though?
Well, go on.
Wait, I can't even say it. You lot to speak. Go on.
No, but like, Shelly, she's posting saying like, I'm gonna have a problem with Lonnie if Lonnie don't sort this out.
Every minute.
All I have to say is, all I have to say, weak link.
Yeah, it's true, because we know Lonnie's not a fighter. Like, if you know she's not a fighter, like, come on, beating Lonnie.
Remember, we was around Lonnie, Lonnie was crying, saying she's scared. Like, do you know what I mean? The girls are gonna attack her, certain things. So we know, like, Lonnie's not a fighter, and it's not bad if Lonnie's not a fighter. Because I've even said to Lonnie myself when I was in Croatia, like, you don't have to be a fighter. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But don't let people walk all over you. That's exactly what I said to her. And Lonnie can confirm if I'm lying or if I'm telling the truth. I exactly said that to her. I was like, I even apologized to Lonnie because I ran Lonnie down off camera. I was very mad about something, and I ran her down, and I had to apologize to her. I apologized to her on camera as well, because it's like I felt sorry for her. I was like, at the end of the day, you're not a fighter, so I shouldn't have reacted like that. Even though I was mad, even though certain things was happening, I should have just more spoke to you or just left it as that and not said anything to you. But the fact I wanted to actually hurt her, I felt sorry for her, because it was like, you're not a fighter. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're actually...
But Shelly, the point is, you never touched her. Renee touched her when she had other issues with the people in the villa. Why did you not? Why did you not?
See me at the door, yeah. I was just saying, Lonnie, why would you bring the girls there? Yeah, Goody telling me banger. I'm thinking I want to, you know, but I'm not going to do that because she's not a fighter. Like, that's peak. Like, why am I bullying someone? I'm not a bully. One thing about
with a pan's crazy, I'll be raw.
Anyone can say what they want to say about me. Call me a bad mother. I am not a bully. I don't stand on bullying. From a young age, from primary school, I used to beat up bullies in my school. One thing people know about Shelly is Shelly's not a bully. Do you get what I'm trying to say? If I feel like someone can't fight me, or I know deep down I'm gonna have the upper hand, I'm not gonna pick on them. I'm gonna leave them. That's it.
But
I
Shelly,
can't lie, yeah, guys. Shelly's the only one that stand on business. At first, yeah, the way Renee like was explaining stuff, like I was thinking maybe Shelly's the mix-up one. But the more you hear Shelly speak, and the more comes out, you'd realize Shelly's not like she's not the mix-up one. I'll be real.
but do you know what, Shelly? I got a question for you, yeah?
Yeah.
So, you see how when you and Miss Our Fabulous started talking before UK Badders and she invited you on UK Badders, did you not feel like she was inviting you for you to be her bodyguard? Because I feel like, why did you tap out at the last second when it's time to fly out for you
No,
to
the
go?
reason why I felt like she was inviting me at first was because, remember, we were speaking about, like, she was saying to me, I can say this, I don't think I'm putting this in my story time, it's not that deep, I've said it before anyways. She was like basically inviting me, saying she wants me to get exposure. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, so
And come on, yeah, I'm not even gonna lie.
Her more though.
Renee's known for wanting her friends to be exposed in the social media world, like with Sharika, with the whole little lie about them.
But she weren't saying it for like to be an influencer. She was basically saying like for my businesses to get more exposure, because obviously I've got modeling agency, I've got events. You get what I'm trying to say? Everyone loves a party. Do you get what I mean? So I can stand on that and say she was saying that to me. That's why I agreed to go in, because I was thinking, yeah, why not get exposure for my businesses? Not to be an influencer. Like Rain tells me all the time, Shelly, be an influencer. Like do hair, like do vlogs, do this, do that. And I always say like, I don't really think I could. Even the way I done my video of my side, I had to have someone there speaking, and that's me totally being honest, because I don't think I could genuinely sit down with a camera on my face and I'm just talking to the camera like a mad woman. Do you know what I mean?
Nah,
Maybe that's just me, but I don't think I could sit there like for a good hour just talking to a screen. That's not me. And if Renee can do that, that's Renee. Like, I'm not trying to be Renee, I'm trying to be myself. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
I disagree with that comment. I think they both they both went on it for different benefits. Like Shelly went on it for exposure for her business. Lord knows why Our Fabulous went on it, to be honest.
But Renee wanted to fly out with someone regardless. I don't think Renee was going to fly out by herself and tump up Valentina by herself, because she was never going to do that. She got shook at the last moment and then tried to make it seem like Shelly was begging it with her. No one was begging. I personally feel like Shelly was not begging it with Renee. I'm pretty sure Renee even brought Shelly to, what's her name? Lonnie. So where do we, I don't like...
I can't speak on all them stuff because story time coming out soon. But Renee can say what she wants, man, to make herself look good. That's what she does. Do you get it? That's what she does. And I saw too late. One thing about me, I don't like to listen to what other people tell me. I like to see things for myself. My mum always says, you don't hear must feel. So now I'm feeling. I don't regret it, because in this life, you got to go through certain lessons. You get what I mean?
People that are saying Renee didn't beg it, you're just too up her front, honestly.
Like, one thing about me, yeah, someone could come and tell me right now, Jay, don't chat to Jay, don't have her up on your stage, don't be friends with her. If I didn't have a man of my own, I would be following them. I'm my own person, do you get it? Nobody can't come and tell me what to do when it comes to somebody. I want to see for myself, like, yeah, this person ain't the person I'm supposed to be around, like, now. And I'm glad this has happened, because it just shows like certain people's character, and I know how to move in the future. Do you get what I mean? I'm not mad, I'm not upset about it. Like, at first I was kind of hurt, because I was thinking, this was someone that came across like they was generally my friend. When people were saying stuff about me, like on my parenting, this and that, you was the same one telling me ignore them, like you're a good mom. When it was my son's birthday, she was commenting under the TikToks. Do you get what I mean? So it's like, it is what it is. Do you get what I mean? I can't sit down here every day and feel upset about it. But it's just sad.
She was cussing it on TikTok live when she was in Jamaica, and then saw the exposure, and then she wanted to go on it. But she was cussing it at first to show.
I just feel like...
And then in her story time, she said something about when Valentina was saying this stuff about me, because she was my friend, she didn't want to say anything. What? Okay, even if you didn't want to say something publicly and you felt like that, why didn't you come to me? Why didn't you tell me I'm a bad mother?
Renee is
You don't stand on what she says. It's true. Like, she's actually fake for real.
Renee is fake as hell. She's two-faced as fuck because I feel like Renee's the type to go and be friendly with you in person and then go chat you to other people or collect evidence on you in future story times. It's not making sense how she's got all this evidence and you lot were supposed to be good friends, but she's there screenshotting, recording 24/7 and then saying she don't trust bitches. She's the person that people cannot trust.
1 second. This person said Renee always had exposure. We are not sitting down here saying she hasn't always had exposure. So if you're misreading what we're saying, then maybe the comments can help you figure it out. Because I ain't got time to sit down here and baby nobody.
No, girls like Renee are very scary. Very scary.
She is, yeah, she's sneaky and calculated. I swear to God. Manipulative as well.
Oh, this person, I feel like I'm gonna chat shit. You people that are requesting, like, are you doing it by accident? Is it like... I hate like TikTok live, you know.
People saying that Shelly can't take care of her child yet. If Shelly's given her child to her parents, which is her child's grandparents, is that not her taking care of her child? No. It's not like she went to Croatia and left her child with anybody and then just thought, fuck it, let me fly out. She left her child with their grandparent.
But do you know what it is though? I'm a bad mother because I left my child with his grandparents.
I don't see an issue with going for an opportunity to better your life. It's not making sense at all. It's not like you can't see your child at any point. Like, it's not making sense.
Can I just say something? I don't care if anyone on this live that's watching wants to call me a bad mother. If I wanted to go there to beat Birdie, I had a right to go there and want to beat her because you're speaking on my child over a year ago and I couldn't get to you because of security. So if I see you're in a country that I've paid for a ticket to go to, why not? Why the hell not? And deep it, in Renee's story time, she said, I found out that Birdie was there after. Remember, I just want everyone to remember this, right? No, she said I found out after I paid for my flight. Everyone just remember this, okay? Remember that. I'm not going to speak on it, but just remember it, okay? All right. Thank you. Because
I think she's just mad that Shelly's actually, like, people actually fucking with her and liking her. I feel like that's why she's mad. Like, I don't know. That's why I feel like Renee's mad. Because to be honest, yeah, like, she didn't really have a problem with Shelly, real talk.
I think she even said about the story I'm putting out. She's like, no one's going to watch it. No one thinks you're funny or no one finds you entertaining. I've been doing this. You have been doing this and I'm not trying to be you. I don't want to do the story time thing. I'm just doing my side. Like, you can't be out there pushing a narrative about me, a whole 1 hour video where you're just spreading lies on my name. And I'm not going to say anything. I would be
Bella, for real, that is wild.
Do you know what's crazy?
She took it too far with the threatening for the social services.
Word. She was scared. She was scared, literally.
How can you threaten to call social services on me? But when Valentina and all these people were saying it, he was like, that's disgusting. Don't even entertain that. Like, they're terrible for doing that.
Jealousy and envy, that's what it is.
And then every minute she's on her journey of being with God and then talking about Father God.
No, every day, I'm trying to change my life.
Like, but
it's always, I wouldn't say it's infertile slander. Like, people are just saying, like, for someone that is struggling to have kids, to then want to call social services on someone who has got a kid is absolutely wild. That's what they're saying. It's true.
I'm actually sorry to the females out there that can't have children, and I pray God blesses you, because there's been certain situations where people go and they actually go to the doctors and they say they can't have kids and then they end up having a kid. Like, do you get what I mean? It just depends on your body. And for the ones that can't have kids, like, they generally know they can't. I'm very, very sorry.
So, Shelly, I got a question for you, because I've been seeing it everywhere.
Yeah.
Is it true that stinking dirty Renee didn't wash for 4 days and she was on her reds?
Yeah, she didn't wash. I'm not gonna lie.
That's rank.
Our boyfriend went on live here one time and said,
let me tell you something, yeah? One thing about me, I stand on my truth. There was about 2 lives where I was wearing the same dress. Even though I wear the same dress, we didn't go nowhere. I washed my front each day that I put back on the same dress. Because nobody can't chat me if I'm not going nowhere. What am I putting up my nice clothes on for? If I'm not going nowhere, I'm not putting on my nice, good up clothes that I went out of my way. The same in her video that she put up. I paid for stuff on PLT. Why the hell am I putting on nice, good up clothes? We ain't going to no restaurant. We ain't doing nothing special. We're just sitting in the same stinking villa and shouting at our phones. The fuck?
And
I
then
stand on my
posting.
truth. I wore the same dress for 2 days and I washed my front those 2 days. You was in there. She even said on live something like she asked, Rain asked her for a pad. Baby, you was asking Rain, does she have any pads or tampons? Because you came there with nothing. You came there with 2 tops and your tracksuit bottoms.
Renee self like projects on people. Like it's like she because she's unhappy, she wants everybody else to be unhappy. That's what I personally think.
You know what?
Like,
She's not happy with herself, and actually just like can you not clock it throughout the story times that she keeps on going through? She's not happy with herself.
Guys,
and I
look at
feel
this,
like
yeah?
go
Sorry,
on.
look at this. God, she made a story time the other day talking about Goddé, right? How she was her only real friend.
that nigga
You
dumb
not wonder
her.
why she's done that, because Goddé's actually elevated.
It's
Goddé's
true.
not in the same position he was when they was friends. She's the only person in the same position.
Now, when Godé was friends with her, I felt like he couldn't really shine because like she was always in the spotlight.
He always tried to. I can't lie. She always tried to dim his light, and I think it's just a thing of jealousy because she started. Let's be real. She started YouTube first before Goddé, but she didn't want to see Goddé elevate for real.
Exactly. And big up Goddé. This ain't to slander Goddé. Oh, thank you, babes. This ain't to slander Goddé or nothing like that, or even cause any mix-up. It's just the reality, because I've seen it myself. Like, Goddé's doing his thing when I'm on TikTok. He's with his boyfriend. You know what I mean? He's enjoying himself, doing his makeup. Like, my friend does his hair. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So it's like, he's elevated. Renee, you've been in the same position for how many years now?
No, Bella, it's true. I can't lie. Renee had the potential to be on Nella Rose's level.
She
like,
did.
Not Abiola Patron, those type of people's level, but she ruined it for herself. Like, and there's no going back. Like, of course, she'll always be like known and get views and that. But let's be real. More time, we're just watching Renee for like jokes and that. Like, we're just laughing. Like, that's our entertainment. But she could have been big, but she's actually fucked it for herself. And I think.
Do you know what's crazy as well? I feel like because she came up off the IVD,
I invited you back to Pinky. Go on, sorry.
Because she came off that IVD beef, I feel like she probably felt like she needed to beef for people to even go on her YouTube channel, because realistically, if she didn't carry on beefing after IVD, no one would have been checking for her. But my thing is, every minute she's saying, oh, I'm going to find God, I want to start fresh, I don't want to do story times, oh, I'm tired of females. But every flipping second, you're either with a new man that fuck out your big blood clot botched hole. It's always something like, it's like you're always having next female friends that you say you care about, but
one thing about Renee, she's gonna get herself a new nigga real quick.
Same.
Bro, like, and do you know what it is, do you know what it is? It's a time frame that she's getting the new mandem as well. Like, what? How do you jump like 2 months? Someone broke your heart a month ago, then 2 months you got a new man. What?
But can we deep? She was calling Shelly broken that year, saying that she makes bags off of YouTube, but
wait a minute.
She landed in Houston, guys, and asked people for furniture.
Okay, let's